Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Big E's channel live. Um, so I'm just getting started. Just woke up myself. Figured I'd get out here to the trailer and assess everything. Cheers. So, boy, we got hammered with a storm last night. Holy crap! So, I did a live yesterday. It was like, what, 2 minutes? I don't even know if it was worth the effort, but we it's probably been maybe over 2 weeks since we did anything with the vet. It's probably been almost a month since I actually took it out. So we did a quick live when we got back from taking a joyride, if you will, which I was blown away because I was expecting problems. The car ran, I mean, it didn't run perfect, but it ran like it had something to prove, which is pretty cool. I haven't had that car hasn't done that in how long, so I gotta adjust my shirt. It makes me look fatter than what I am. So so we did that quick live. We drove the car. Everything was good. I think I mentioned in that video that we had to get we had to boogie and get the car the car cover put on because they wanted rain. So we did all that. We came home and we were just kind of doing some stuff here and nothing. So I think it was, I want to say maybe 8:30ish p.m. I want to say that we did. My youngest son, he's in the big rigs, so that's his thing for now. It changes. It changes. But he's in the big rigs right now. So at night we like to go because we like to see which ones are decorated the best, the lights and just all that. So that's what we did. So we also are house shopping. So there was a certain listing that we wanted to drive by, which we wanted to drive by when it was light, but circumstances happened. It was dark out. So we drove by there first. Really couldn't see anything, yada, yada, yada. Everything's fine. So we're driving and we decided to do the Route 22, Route 309 to 22 to 78 loop, and then come back on the deal on 222 to come home that way. So what we did was we let me put my glasses on here. Sharma? Sorry, I can't pronounce your first name. I'm so sorry, but hello. We're just talking about the storm that went through last night. So, like I said, we were heading home, and all of a sudden the storm. I mean, I think we're on Route 737. It just let loose, like to the point I could hardly see to drive. Everything was flooding within like 5 minutes. We were hydroplaning, other stuff going on. So it was a real mess. So we're so glad we made it home in one piece. So my earlier comment about checking damage assessment, I'm out here at the trailer. We're just trying to see if anything's damaged here. The truck is fine, even though I parked it under a tree, which I normally don't do when that type of storm comes through. But we wanted to get near the front door because it was pouring like crazy. So, but everything's fine. The Camaro seems okay. I didn't have a chance to check on the Corvette yet. So, hi Riley, how we doing? Thanks for checking in. So I didn't get a chance to check on the Corvette yet. Hopefully that's okay. That's down, 2 doors down. I have it parked, so I'm gonna go check that out. So that's kind of what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna bring you guys up to date on some other stuff here. Again, first, like I said, I just woke up a little bit ago, so I need my coffee. And that's another thing. What do you guys like to have? I'm trying to find a replacement drink for the morning other than coffee. I used to have coffee every day. Now I just have it on the weekends because of my heart condition and just blood pressure, yada, yada, yada. So I'm trying to find a healthy alternative to what I could have in the morning that would be good. What do you guys have? I mean, any ideas? I mean, I used to have orange juice as a kid. Then it was orange juice and coffee. Now it just became coffee. So now it's just, I was doing this sweet tea thing, but I think the problem is there's too much sugar in it. So it's really not helping me with my health goals. So I'm trying to find something else that is healthy, but yet is good to have. So what do you guys have? Any ideas what I could have for my morning get me going drink kind of thing? No, not energy drinks, because I gave up on those. Those things put me in the back of an ambulance, so I'm not drinking those anymore. So I got to come up with something else. So anyway, bring everybody up to date. So I said I think it was 2 days ago, I believe it was, about doing, did I mention about the front shocks on the Camaro? I thought I did. That here, I have this car, it's been a race car for a little over 20 years, and I have a stock front suspension on it. I mean, what a dimwit situation that is. So I had a brain fart, and I bought front shocks for it, which hang on here, they came yesterday. They're pretty good looking units. See if I can get it out of the bag here. You look at these things, hard to see. See if I can get the and they're kind of a little shiny there, and got the old, I don't want to take them out of here yet because I don't know where they'll end up, outside or whatever, so I just want to keep them in the bag so that way all the hardware and other shit stays together. Trying to do this one-handed sucks, so hang with me here. So I was going to put them on yesterday, was my original intent, until I dove into how to get these things on. You need you have to buy a spring compressor. You have to do, you have to take the spring off the old shock strut and put it on. And I'm like, you know what, if I'm going to go through that whole ordeal to do that, buy the tool, do the compressor, move, compress the spring, move it around, it's just a generic spring anyway. It's a factory spring. It's not going to really be 100% efficient with what I wanted to do. So I was like, while I'm at it, I'll get the spring, the front drag spring as well, because what good is it if I have a drag shock with a stock spring? It's not going to work that efficiently. So I have that coming as well. So I'm waiting till those show up, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try doing a regular video, like multi-purpose shock spring. I guess the whole thing together is called a strut. So we're going to go from that kind of a strut, we're going to switch it over to a complete purpose-built drag race only strut. So I'm going to try and see if I can have it work where I can do a video on building that and then installing it on the car and going from there. So we're going to see how that all goes. I'm waiting to see. I still don't have a projected date. Spoon Performance, but that's where they're coming, is from Spoon. So hopefully we get that in time for the track. And so sorry, just was helicopter, and just it's actually medevac going. So hopefully that situation ends up turning out well for whoever's involved with that. But anyway, so that's the thing. Still waiting to hear about my axles. I think if we get the axles back, we get the drum brakes, and we get the car done except for the front shocks, I may try to see about going anyway to the track without the front shocks if the rest of the car is ready. I have to wait and see how things are going to go from there. Just putting it out there. As much as I would like the car to be 100% complete when we go, if it isn't, it isn't. I can't, I'm not gonna, if I have the opportunity to actually get out there to this one race I really want to get to, and it's only once a year, I really don't want to blow that chance just by waiting for a shock that may or may not make a difference in a lapse time. So, however, I want to do a I gotta see what my schedule is, and I'm trying to think what July looks like. If I do the Super Chevy show, the problem with that is that's a huge commitment. Excuse me. Because that's, if my memory serves me correctly, that's like a 4-day commitment of I either drive 2 hours each day, an hour there, an hour back, which means getting up early, getting back late, and usually by Sunday, which is the last day of the actual show, you're so burned out you don't even want to deal with it anymore, because it's always so blasted hot when Super Chevy is. I mean, it's like 90 some degrees with like god awful freaking holy fuck humidity as well. So it's like so I don't know. I mean, part of me, if I get the car 100% done, do I want to take the time off and do that this year, or do I just want to do other one-day races? I don't know yet. I'm on the fence about that. I ran it years ago, and it was okay. I think the problem was the people who owned the rights to the show and running the show really didn't know what they were doing, and it showed. And since that, another entity, if you will, has bought the rights, has taken over the show. I looked at it, and the schedule and the events and the classes that are in that race are different. Some of them are familiar and the same, but some are different. So I don't know. I have to see how I feel about it. I gotta talk to I hate to use the term powers that be, but I have to have a legit conversation if that's something that I could do this year. We'll see. I think when we get the car out for the first time, we're going to see how it performs, see how it handles. If there's any gremlins we see or anything that could become a problem by then, and then just decide from there if that's a legit thing that we should do, or if we should just wait till next year. I'm kind of leaning towards doing it, but again, it's a big deal. So we'll see. We'll see how this all goes. But I'm hoping the parts come from Spoon. I'm hoping I can get the struts built this week. I'm hoping to get my axles back this week. I'm hoping to have the car put together this week and give it a nice bath and clean it up, and then hopefully show up. I'm hoping next weekend and hopefully be able to run this race down at Maple Grove, but we'll see. There's a lot of things that have to come together. So please don't hold me to it. If I'm sitting here next week in the chair talking to you guys and not at the track, that's probably what happens. So don't hold it against me if I don't make it. Like I said, there's a lot of things that have to line up for that to happen. So anyway, but yeah, the actual shocks are here. The springs are not. I'm just going through my checklist of things. Still waiting for the axles. I'm hoping I get a phone call today from Tom that they're done. If not, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, I'm hoping to get a call from Tom that they're done. Because once I get the axles back in there, it shouldn't take me long to put the brakes on. I got the brake line. The 1/4-inch brake line is now run on the car from the master cylinder to the back. So at least we're that, that part is done. We're that step closer to having it done. And then once we get the new drum brakes on, we have to bleed everything out with the air. And then hopefully by then we can change the rear oil, the gear oil in the rear. And then once we do that, we bolt everything together, put the slicks back on, put it all together and try it out, see how it is. But that's what I'm hoping for. That's the plan. Is it going to happen? We'll have to wait and see. I'll give updates this week how things are progressing. If I don't have stuff by Wednesday, I'm probably going to call it and say we're not going to go, because I'm not going to wait by like Friday. If I don't have stuff by Friday, I'm not going to rush the night before a race to get there, because then you always have something you forget, and then you're rushing, and then things don't turn out, yada, yada, yada. So I think I'm going to put it on Thursday. If I don't hear anything by Thursday from Tom, if I don't have my axles by Thursday night, I'm not doing it. I won't be doing a race. We'll have to schedule a different one. But let's see how the week progresses. I mean, hopefully, if I get a call today, that'd be great. And then I'll give you guys an update, if that happens. But I understand what Tom has to do to the axles and the mounting plates and the retainers to make them work. I don't want to rush him. I want to make sure he has enough time to do it and do it right. I mean, again, it's my ass that has to sit in that seat, and if something goes wrong, I'm the one that could potentially get hurt really bad if it's not done right. So I'm going to let him do his thing, and when he's done, and I just have to accept it and just go from there. So, and I'm rambling on. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. Get yourself, again, if somebody could leave a comments about a good morning beverage other than coffee, or energy drinks, something that's healthy, let me know. I allow myself to indulge on the weekends. Saturday and Sunday, I'll have a cup of coffee. During the week, I don't. Again, health reasons. So if anybody has anything, please leave a comment of what you do. And can it not be some kind of weird plant thing where I need like a blender and put like 15 different plants together and it tastes like ass? It has to taste good too. So I'm just putting that out there. Let's see here. All right. Well, I'm going to move along here because I got some things I want to get done. Like I said, I got things I got to check out. I got a busy day here. I got to help haul some stuff out for my parents. So I got to get ready for that and check in with them. Like I said, I want to check in on the vet to make sure that didn't get all waterlogged. and a couple other things. So I wanted to check in with you guys, give you an update what's going on, and just, I don't know. I have nothing else I can thinking to say at this point. So I guess I'll just shut up and go about my day and have you guys, because I'm sure you guys have stuff to do. You guys probably have a busy day coming up. So I'm going to let you go here. And maybe if something happens later, I'll give you guys another live. If you don't hear from me, I'm going to try and get one tomorrow. Okay? So we'll see you. All right. Take care of each other. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And please, if you can, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the support. And we'll talk to you, well, hopefully later today that I have some good news. All right? So we'll talk to you then. Take care and bye for now.